Hello, welcome to Virtuoso Golf. Today myself and Ryan are going to be playing Lostwood Glen, a fictional par 3 course. Okay, so then Ryan, we are starting on the 6th hole. It's going to be a little bit of a difference this week. We're going to do a little bit of putting, aren't we?
We are. So with it being a par 3 course, we're going to play a short hole, a medium length hole and a longer par 3. And the greens are quite undulating. So what we're going to do is we're going to just talk you through the putting aspect of Trackman and the option to obviously practice your putting with the rest of your long game, and it's pretty realistic. I mean, it's very, very realistic, but it gives you a great reflection of what a normal round of golf would be.
Yeah.
So, should be fun.
Okay, so it's just a par 3 course that we're playing. The first hole that we're playing is actually the 6th hole of Lostwood Glen, and it's 90 yards. It's you to go, Ryan.
Good luck.
Are you all right,
With the
straight
cold
on it?
shoulder.
Sorry, mate. Oh, I'm sorry, pal.
Enjoy.
Very sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
It's okay. Right.
Bit of mind games already. Looked a good swing, mate. Just
I'm looking for some spin. Some spin.
Oh, it's gone a bit too far as well. Oh, look at that green. Whoa. Right then. So looking at that green, we don't want a long putt. Don't want a long putt.
Which I've got.
So 90 yards, slightly uphill. Probably playing about 92, 93 yards. Wind's not doing much. Oh, right out of toe. That's going to have to move. Go. 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 Oh, what a bad swing that was.
Well out.
Oh, wasn't very good at all. Right then.
Right, so I'm up against it now. 34 foot putt, 12 inches uphill, which you can see by the difference in colour. It goes from light to yellow to orange, and then red if it gets really sort of undulatingly uphill. So what I'm looking for here is I set the golf ball up in the middle of the area, the hitting area.
Yeah.
And the plan is to get the golf ball starting on line with the aim line. So if it can hit, obviously depending on how far the putt is, if it can hit down this line, that's the plan. And it's got to be starting off around here.
So we're on auto aim, aren't we? So
Auto aim, yeah.
what Trackman does is it gives you the option to auto aim. So if Ryan gets the right speed, this putt will go in. He needs just to hit the actual golf ball at the golf ball on the screen. If it hits the screen directly underneath that golf ball at the right pace, it will go in. Settle. Oh, it's a good putt. Well done. It does take a little bit of getting used to, doesn't it, the putting, right?
It does, it's always difficult, especially the first one.
Yeah. So you can see here that I'm slightly downhill and right to left. The quicker that the white dots are moving, it means the steeper the gradient. So it's already on auto aim. So I aim straight at the golf ball on the screen, 22.7 foot. So I normally try and gauge how far away from me looking that way 22.7 foot is, and then try and get a feel of how hard I would hit it to go that way, and then just try and do that with the backswing.
Yeah, good try.
It wasn't too bad, just a little bit pulled.
Good try.
So it does take a bit of getting used to, doesn't it, the putting?
Yeah, it
just
does,
as this
but-
hole's loading up, it does. It does take you probably about 9 holes to get used to it. We've used it quite a bit when we're playing in a couple of Trackman tournaments, haven't we? And it once you get used to it, it's good. It kind of the Bryson DeChambeau method works, where he uses 1 to go back a little bit, 2 to go back a bit more, 3 to go back a bit more, and it's the same tempo with the swing every time. That sort of works, doesn't it? Or we look backwards and try and gauge how far it is, however the distance is away, and try and see how hard we hit it from there. It does take a bit of getting used to, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
Okay, pal. You wait, 146 downhill. And this is a great course, this little par 3 course, isn't it?
It's very,
you get
very
down
good.
to the greens and there's so many undulations on the green.
Yeah. Hence why we had to do the putting.
Yeah.
So 146 downhill by 19 feet.
What would you say that's playing then on a flat shot? Playing about 140, 138, 140?
I'm going to say it's in the 130s, yeah. I'm going to say, yeah, not far from 138.
Yeah.
Now, I can see that just short of that pin there's a quite a big slope, but up near the pin's a very tight hitting area. So
Yeah, you're right.
I'm going to be aiming probably just in between the flag and the flag behind.
Do you want me to move it on there, or are you just going
No,
to
no, I'm just going
to aim on the
I'm
screen?
almost just going to guide it that way.
Okay,
If
pal.
it gets back there, great. If it doesn't, just going to rely on my putting.
Look, a good swing.
Come on, get back there.
You've done exactly what you've said.
Don't spin, don't
It's a
spin,
lovely shot.
don't spin.
Oh, it stayed. It stayed. Well done.
I thought it was going to.
Very well done. So that's 143. You've hit that. Okay. So I think this is just a simple 9-iron for me. As long as I hit it okay, anything like it should be okay.
Happy?
I'm not sure I've got it all, to be honest with you.
I think you have.
Get back there. Oh no, I did. I did. It wasn't the best swing, but I think my hands managed to sort it out for me. And I'm within gimme range, which is nice. So
Not
that's
sure
good.
you got it all. What club did you hit?
9-9.
9-9.
Yeah. 9-9 for
job.
me goes about 145, and that was downhill, wasn't it? So
Right, okay.
I was happy with that. So we just, in the series, what are we? 3-all in the series at the
3
moment?
all, yeah.
Knock it in, right? What are
Come
you
on.
thinking, pal? Talk us
So
through the putt.
you can see that the not necessarily these ones, but these in the background are moving quite quickly, so it sharply goes downhill and right to left. It's telling me that this is relatively straight with the line, but all my senses are telling me that I've got to give it a little bit more to the right.
Are you really? Because all I can see is that
Yeah.
the white lines are moving, but they're moving after the flag.
I know.
I think it moves a little bit to start off with, and then once you get within that gimme range, I think it looks quite straight.
Well, I'm going top side.
Okay, pal. Great putt. A bit short, and I'm not on about Ryan.
1 hole to go.
How good's this course, by the way, Ryan?
Superb.
It's like a made-up course. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right then, 176.
You're up.
Uphill, slightly. Uphill slightly. Not much for being right, is there? Not much for being right. Just try and get one back there somewhere.
Good strike.
Ooh, is it the right club? I might have overclubbed that, you know. Ooh, I'm chipping.
Yeah, good shot.
I'm chipping rather than putting. We're trying to do a putting video, and I've stuck one within gimme range, and then just put one just off the green.
Well, hopefully I don't need a putt here. So, got to go at it.
It's a good hole, isn't it? It's a good hole. Come back. Come back.
While I'm putting.
You might be chipping over that collar.
Oh dear. Right. 48 feet. Wow.
Oof.
I mean, what do you do?
Well, you can chip it. You can
Can't
chip it. I
chip
can
it.
change it to your sand line if you want.
We're trying to showcase the putting aspect of Trackman.
We're not doing very well of showcasing that though, are we?
Right, okay, so I know what I'm doing. Let's go. So I'm going to give it a little bit more than normal because it's probably going to have to touch the fringe. But I'm going to go just, hopefully just here.
Yeah. Just try and dye it into the gimme range.
Yeah, hope and pray that.
Okay, so you're downhill, aren't you? Blue going downhill and left to right. Oh, great.
It did slow it up.
Great try that. Well done. Well done.
I couldn't take any more.
No, that was a great try that.
In your hands, Mike.
Okay. Right, well, it's given me a putter anyway, so we'll. I was going to say I think I'm only just on the fringe, so we'll go with a putter. It is. Is that downhill? Ryan, would you say that's downhill? Or is it just right to left?
It looks like it goes from darker blue to lighter blue, so...
It goes right to left there and then just comes back. You can see how these are just going slowly that way, can't you?
It's got to be downhill.
25 foot. Again, just trying to gauge how far 25 foot is. That would be...
Doesn't look it.
Doesn't, does it? So that would be 4 lots of 6 foot. So actually it's not that much. It's just 4 people lying down, which is just... So if I was going to... Oh, that. Okay. Aim at the golf ball and just trust it. It was.
Well done.
It was, yeah. It was good, wasn't it? It was... well, it's right. You try and overthink the Trackman with things like that, but at the end of the day, it knows what it's doing and it's right, isn't it? Without
it does. It does.
That's us then, mate. Thank you very much.
Well done.
Enjoyed that.
That was very good.
And we will talk about how you do the putting and all that sort of stuff very soon. See you soon. Hello and welcome back. Course review of Lostwood Glen. What's your thoughts then, Ryan? Rating out of 10, pal.
Yeah, for a par 3 course and what it offers, I'd say 8.
Yeah, I really like it. It's got a bit of everything. There's some 90-yard shots, there's some 220-yard shots. When you get down to the greens, they're really undulating, and which is why we decided we were going to do the putting on them, wasn't it? So I really, really enjoyed it, and I hope you all enjoyed watching the putting as well, or Ryan putting. not so much my putting. Who would you say the course is for, pal?
Yeah, absolutely anybody.
Yeah, it is.
Anybody.
Literally, it's as simple as that, isn't it?
Yeah, just get out there and play it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's really good.
Give the putting a whirl as well. You'll find some interesting spots on all the holes and some interesting putts, i.e. me having to put through the fringe, off the green, back onto the green. And where'd you get a chance to do that?
Yeah, yeah. What I would say is with the putting, you've actually got to make sure that it's in the middle of the putting mat and not to the side of the putting mat. Whereas you can put the ball to the side of the mat to play full shots, it's got to be in the middle, hasn't it? For when you're putting, you've got to make sure it's central.
If you are going to use the aim as your guide, you've got to do that.
Yeah.
Or else there isn't much point.
No, exactly that. Exactly that. And what would you say the best bit of the course is then, pal?
For me personally, it's really good for helping with my game because it means that you have to get used to hitting away from pins and using the contours on the greens.
Yeah, the big contours on the greens, wasn't it? Really
providing
big, which is why we chose it, obviously.
Yeah, you know where they are. You can use them to hit safer shots and guide it back towards the pin, and vice versa. Play away from some just to give you an easier two-putt.
Yeah, it's kind of like a par 3 version of Augusta when you see at the Masters and they're playing away from the pin knowing it's going to roll back. It's kind of loosely based on that, or in my view it was anyway. Right, well thank you very much. That was Lostwood Glen. See you all soon.